I've always followed orders, but the king called this his special mission, and I've learned to be wary when power whispers too softly. I arrived in Moroi under snow and silence. The crown's seal weighed heavy in my coat, orders from King Vlad himself. He claimed a vampire had taken shelter in this forgotten town near the Carpathians. I had hunted before, slain beasts that wore the faces of men, but none as old or elusive as this one. Moroi sat blanketed in ice. Roofs sagged under snowdrifts, windows shuttered tight. The only sound was the distant creak of frozen timber and the crows that circled above. When I questioned the townsfolk, they avoided my gaze. Coins clinked in my palm, ignored. Promises of royal favor, refused. One old man spat on the ground and mumbled, "We need no help. Not from kings and not from hunters." I should have sensed it then. They weren't doing this out of fear. It was loyalty. That night, I checked in at the local inn, hoping for a good night's sleep, until I heard it. Above the wind, a movement too fast for any man. I stepped outside. The rooftops were dusted in white, and something dark glided across them like a shadow with weight. I followed the tracks out past the church, into the forest. There, in the ruins of an old chapel, I found him. He didn't attack. He just looked at me. His eyes were like glass filled with smoke. Not hungry, tired. "You're here to kill me," he said. "Another sword sent by another throne." I drew my blade, but paused. No fangs, no snarling. Just sorrow. "I'm Velkan," he continued. "I've guarded Moroi since your great-great-grandfather's bones froze beneath this soil. This is my land. I feed on deer, on wolves, never men. When bandits come, I end them. When worse things stir in the woods, I watch the borders." I wasn't buying it, until I heard the sound of horses in the distance. They weren't bandits. The king had sent more than me. Behind my path, he'd unleashed mercenaries, cutthroats to burn it all down. He never wanted the vampire found. He wanted him erased, along with every witness. We heard them before we saw the flames. Dozens of riders, torches blazing, shouting like devils. That's when I made my choice. I fought beside Velkan. He moved like smoke. His claws tore through men like parchment. I drove steel through the ones who fled his reach. Blood soaked the snow. By dawn, only we stood. He was wounded, deep, and still he did not drink from any corpse. The town found us. Silent, watching, the priest stepped forward, laid a hand on Velkan's shoulder. "He's not our curse," he said. "He's our lord." I returned to court with a lie wrapped in truth. "No vampire resides in Moroi," I wrote. "Only ice, wolves, and folk tales." The king read the letter in silence. He gave no reaction. But I saw the twitch in his mustache, the smile he didn't show. I buried a stake in the forest and marked the spot with a cross of twigs. Let them believe I had done my duty. Let them stop asking questions. But I kept the truth close, like the dagger I now sleep beside. Velkan still watches over Moroi, not as a monster, as its rightful heir. And I am no longer the king's man. Because in the frostbitten quiet of the mountains, I learned this. Sometimes the throne fears not beasts, but bloodlines. And sometimes the sharpest thing a hunter can carry is silence.
Like and subscribe for more eerie tales.